Peace everybody, back with another video. This is NY Pub sells Cuomo Chips to comply with governor's regulations. Excuse me, Cuomo Chips. Fredo has gone a little gaga lately. This is published July 17, 2020 at 12:48 p.m. And look, seriously, Cuomo Chips with a menu? Seriously? And this is in Saratoga Springs, New York. Is selling Cuomo Chips to comply with the state's new buy food with booze order. This is another one of his agendas that he's pushing. Fredo needs to go sit down somewhere and shut up with this. All that in a bag of Cuomo Chips. Fredo is not all that. A New York pub has figured out a cheap and easy way to comply with Governor Andrew Cuomo's order that bars sales of alcoholic beverages without food, simply selling them a $1 bag of potato chips. So you can't have no food there whatsoever, but you have to buy a $1 bag of chips in a pub. Of course, Andrew Cuomo's ordered that bars sales of alcoholic beverages without food. So that means you can't have no regular food there whatsoever. What kind of garbage is this? The governor's new edict says patrons must be seated and order a food item in order to get drinks as part of an effort to curb large booze-fueled gatherings amid the coronavirus pandemic. So in other words, you can't have no food what you want to eat, but the only thing you're allowed to eat is potato chips with a drink. That is it, nothing else. And I suppose Andrew Cuomo's going to say people are not allowed to use the bathroom there? What does he expect people to do? To go to the bathroom on themselves? Because that's what it sure looks like it. In upstate Saratoga Springs, Harvey's Irish pub owner Matthew Bagley immediately put Cuomo Chips on customers' tabs so they don't have to pay for a full meal. I think the pub owner has gone Looney Tunes. He should have said, no, I'm not going to do that to people. But no, he's got to do what Andrew Cuomo says, who's a dictator of New York State. And then, of course, he's going to put it on customers' tabs so they don't have to pay for a full meal. So, in other words, the potato chips are the full meal. That's all you're getting. You're not getting nothing else. I mean, why not? They're his chips. They're his rule. So he might as well get some recognition and acknowledgement for another little hurdle we have to jump through as business owners, Bagley told CBS 6 WRGB in Albany. Oh, so now it's his. So now all of a sudden it's Andrew Cuomo's rule. How many people did he have to go through just to sign that into action? Instead of this business owner of telling Andrew Cuomo, no, you're not going to do that to me. Oh no, he's got to go right along with it. This is ridiculous. For the time being, until we have more information, that's food, and you can buy it for $1, he said. Oh, so that's food, and that's for $1 only. You're not getting no steak, no potatoes, no vegetables, no biscuits, no chicken, no nothing. You're only getting potato chips and a drink. That's it. Then after that, you gotta leave. What kind of garbage is he? I swear, Fredo over in New York City, where he lives, or I should say Albany somewhere. This is all his rules of his agenda of what he wants, and people are falling for this mess. No, I would say, excuse me, Andrew Cuomo, sir, I'm going home to eat where it's safe cooking at. You're not just going to feed me potato chips and a drink. I'm out of here. That's what I would have told him. The new guidance states purchase of a food item which is consistent with the food availability requirement of the license under the Alcoholic Beverage Control Law shall mean that for each patron is in a seated party, an item or food must be purchased at the same time as the purchase of the initial alcoholic beverage or beverages, because there's an S at the end. Also, now Andrew Cuomo saying this is the new guidance states. Excuse me, but this is a stupid agenda he's pushing for now. Since when do people ever listen to Andrew Cuomo with his lies? He's for New Yorkers, he's already trying to push the mask agenda, mandatory mask thing. He's already pushing for that. Wear a mask. Every day you got to see it posted on Twitter or Facebook or wherever you're at. Wear a mask. What are we, dogs? We don't need to be wearing masks because Andrew Cuomo is a dictator of New York State, and we all know that. But now what they're saying, purchase of a food item which is consistent with the food availability requirement of the license under the Alcoholic Beverage Control Law. Also, now it's got to be under the Alcoholic Beverage Control Law. So that's the only thing you're going to get. Food items intended to complement the tasting of alcoholic beverages, which shall mean a diverse selection of food that is ordinarily consumed without the use of tableware and can be conveniently consumed, including but not limited to cheese, fruits, vegetables, chocolates, breads, mustards, and crackers. Oh, so those are the only thing that don't require a tableware, huh? All these items that include not limited to cheese, fruits, vegetables, chocolates, breads, mustards, and crackers. That's all you're going to get without tableware. Why can't these people just tell Andrew Cuomo off and tell him that enough is enough with all this? Oh, I forgot. They're sheeples. They got to do what he says or else the pub will be shut down. Cuomo's senior advisor, Rich Azzopardi, said Friday that buying $1 chips complies with the food requirement rule. Also, it complies now with the requirement rule. Well, this senior advisor of Cuomo's need to go sit down, shut up, and listen to the patriots of what they want. We don't want a dictatorship state of New York. Andrew Cuomo has done enough. What about the elderly that he put in the nursing homes to die? How about that one? Yeah, I figured that one was coming sooner or later, that I would get on that one. Andrew Cuomo has put elderly people in nursing homes to die with the coronavirus, allegedly. And you want to take orders from this? No. It's consistent with the guidance, but you have to be seated. As Zolparty said, it's consistent with the guidance. What guidance? There's no law saying that you have to do this and do that. It goes against your civil rights, and it also goes against the constitutional law or Constitution as well. But these people are going to do whatever Andrew Cuomo tells them to do in New York City, really? And then he only wants you to buy $1 bag of chips? Hey, you're better off cooking at home where it's safe. Cook your own food. The heck with him. If you want a beer or something, go buy it at the store. And go home with it. But don't sit up here and take orders from Andrew Cuomo. Oh, you only got to buy $1 bag of chips, and that's all you're allowed to have. But then, of course, you got to buy anything else you want, like cheese, fruits, vegetables, chocolates, breads, mustards, and crackers without tableware. Really? No, it's time to go. It's like, see ya, don't want to be ya. This is why Andrew Cuomo needs to go now. He's been in that office for too long, does nothing for New York people or anything except dictate all he wants. Oh, you can't have this, but you could have this. You can't go here, but you can go here. What kind of garbage is this with him? This is why I undermine him all the time. Oh, you gotta wear a mask. Excuse me? Who died and left you, boss? Andrew Cuomo, sir. And his brother, Fredo, is no better either, because he lied about having the COVID-19 virus when he was really on vacation with his wife. Why do you think these two are such a hot mess? They're a hot mess. That's what they are. They can't tell the truth for anything. But Andrew Cuomo wants you to eat $1 chips? Seriously? Where does it say that in the law that you only allowed to have $1 bag of chips? Where does that say that at? This is another one of his stupid agendas that you should not be falling for. He has gone way too far this time. Please vote him out of office, because he's been in that office long enough. Don't do jackrabbit for anybody in New York City or around New York State. And I don't want to hear, oh, well, Cuomo for president. No, he's not fit to be president. Donald Trump is the president, and get over it. Because I know there are some of you liberals that are going to say, oh, well, Cuomo for president. Thank you for all you do. Excuse me? What planet are you living on? Because I don't think you living on planet Earth. I think you came from another planet somewhere praising Andrew Cuomo. Wake up and realize what these people, these Democrats, are doing to you. And for those of you that live in New York State, if I were you, I start filing lawsuits real quick on him. Because he's being sued by 2 different people, so the more lawsuits you put on him, the better. And he's going to have no choice but to dish out a lot of money. So he's got everything to lose right now. Leave your comments below. I am out.